Hello everybody, welcome to my tutorial for the YouAlwaysWin CrazyCraft house, specifically the first one, and yeah, you might be wondering why I made this video, and it's because nobody else ever made this and I was super young back then, and I really wanted to make it. So, for the sake of convenience, I will be doing it for everybody else's sake, because everybody else sucks. I do apologize if there's background noise during the background of this tutorial, but I do want to make one thing clear. Yeah, I'm a bit of a dummy. So am sorry if I do mess up any key features of this build. I try to make this as authentic as possible, and unfortunately, I don't know how to get the CrazyCraft mods because I'm both too scared of viruses and think I'm looking in the wrong places. So this is just, as of now, the most faithful recreation I can make of the CrazyCraft house of those two famous YouTubers I really like. So, uh, if I could sprint, I'm going to be doing this layer by layer to show you off the tutorial, and I also accounted for other things that you may be needing for other stuff, mostly because I like being kind like that, and so that people don't have to worry about certain stupid things. So before we begin, I wanted to show off how it's supposed to look. If you plan on making this as the authentic and proper way, it's going to look a bit like this. Of course, I will go in depth, and if you have any questions, guys, do make me know. And if I did mess up anything, do make me know, because I might have gotten something wrong. And here is the wrong way to do it. I don't know why you would do this, but hey, if you want to, I guess I can't fault you. Just ignore some of the dirt blocks I placed. But hey, this is the most faithful recreation I could get. But with that being said, though, let's get on to what you're going to need in survival. First of all, if you do plan on making this in survival, if you don't plan on making this on survival, then you shouldn't need this step. But if you are going to need one anvil, one beacon, one block of gold, one cauldron, one cherry door, crafting table, diamond, enchanting table, item frame, white wool, 2 blocks of diamonds, 2 red beds, 3 furnaces, 9 blocks of emeralds, 9 bookshelves, 14 chests, 39 torches, 48 glass panes, 53 cobble, this much grass, this much cherry planks, and this much spruce planks. I'd recommend going a bit overboard with those materials because I think it'd be much more easier than to count it all one by one. But that's what you're gonna expect when we're making this recreation. So, give me a quick moment as I consult with this guy. Okay, with complications out of the way, let's move on to the next thing. First of all, the first step we're going to take in this tutorial is the first layer. First of all, here are the dimensions in case you want to build this somewhere and it's a bit problematic. 20 by 21. I do not know length or width, but at least make sure it's around a little over generous this and there's a high good enough roof to back it up. Which this build should be about 8 blocks tall, so I'd recommend making it like 10 or 20. Anyway, if you're playing on survival, this is how much you're going to need for this layer. This everything here. First step, we are going to first place blocks, because I'm pretty sure that's easy. Okay, so I believe for this next first set of blocks, we are going to need 13 blocks down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let me recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Correct. After this, once you have this first layer done, you're going to go down 2 blocks and place one here, and one here. Then you're going to go all the way down right here. If you are correct with this, the most smallest line here should be about 9 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is important because it technically matters. Anyway, with these 9 blocks, you get a place about, I believe, 12 or 11 here. But it's got to be make sure that it is, yeah, it's going to be 11. 11 here, this way. Right now it should look like this. And with 11, you want to go 12 the whole way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then wrap back around the whole way. Want to make sure the square is fit. Then, to make sure you get the checkerboard pattern right, you want to put these two in the corner and these two in the corner. If you do it right, it should be all the way across. So you're going to do this the whole way through. I'll catch up to you once you're done with that. Okay, now once you're done with that, you want your crafting table to be in the center, going all the way to the back end here, going 1, 2, 3, boom. And from there, that's where your crafting table should be. The next step we are going to do is place down one random glass block, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is go down 3 blocks here, and then place these things here, up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you make sure this is 3 wide here. Then place down this here, and place down the 2 cobblestone we have like this. And the next step we are going to do here is then, right here at this corner end, we are going to place 1, 2, 3, jump out 1 right here, 1, 2, 3, 3 here, 2 here, 2 here, and 4 over here. With that, you already have the basis for everything you need here. Next step you're going to do is make sure that you create 2 here and a space of 3 across here. With that being now, you should be golden. Okay, I probably should have done this in survival. Get rid of that block. Now, the first layer of the build is complete. Alright, here's what the second layer of the house is going to look like. And it's going to be the most diverse layer so far, requiring... Yikes, all of that. Let me quickly go down the list. An anvil, a block of gold, a cauldron, a cherry door, an enchantment table, grass block, white wool, 2 blocks of diamond, red beds, 3 cherry planks, 3 furnaces, 6 tree planks, chest, 9 blocks of emerald, 9 bookshelves, 33 cobblestone. If you want to go 1, 2 across, place this here. Then you're going to need 9 bookshelves and place them right here. Now with your 9 bookshelves out of the way, we are then going to be placing 1 cherry plank on this side, and of course 1 cobblestone on this side. Following along, you then want to place down 1 spruce plank on every corner of this thing. Then you are going to place another spruce plank right across here, where I believe there should be cobblestone here. Then it should be 1, 2 here. And now, with this, let's get onto the cobblestone bit here. You're going to place 1 here, and almost all the way across, doing 1, 2, and 3 there. Going all the way to here, here. Don't place it over there. Give me a quick second. And here. Next, you're then going to be placing down 2 beds. 1 space here, boom. And then right here, of course, you're going to place it down. There's a space here, and then boom. Your bed should have 2 spaces in between each other. It should be facing like this way diagonally. Then, with the remaining cherry planks, you're going to place 2 right there. Then, with a white wool in the corner over here, followed up with a regular chest. Then, with 1 block of gold, 1 normal chest, 1 anvil, 1 cauldron, and 2 chests here. You're also going to want to place 2 chests right here. Oh, look, I left. Anyway, you want to put space here, chest right there, 2 diamond blocks over here, and 2 furnaces right here, along with the 3rd furnace being way over here. Don't forget your cherry door, your enchantment table, and of course the 3 blocks of emerald. It shouldn't be too hard to place it. It literally is in the one part where it protrudes out a little bit. I said 3 blocks of emerald. And with that, that should be everything used up nice and well. Now, for the next part. We are going to need, or I should say, this is what it's going to look like for our next layer. And it's going to be another diverse layer, but as we go on, it's going to get a lot more easier to follow. So here's what you're going to need for this layer. 1 beacon, 1 torch, 4 chests, 6 spruce planks, 9 cobblestone, 13 cherry planks, and 23 glass panes. First of all, I think the easiest part here to do is the beacon, obviously. Next, of course, we're going to add everything up here, 1 spruce plank from where we last did it. Simple to follow. Then, add 1 cobblestone to each of these corner bits here. Then glass along these lower bits of the cobblestone. Not this part right here, though. 2 more of these things, and along with this all the way across, except for that corner. You're going to place one of our few cobblestone there, and finish up with the glass here. Now, with that out of the way, let's move on to the next few sets of our 4 chests, which should be 2 right here, and 2 right here. And that, I believe, is this layer done. Sorry, I was a dummy. I forgot our 1 torch goes right here. Okay, I believe that was layer 3 out of the way. Let's move on to layer 4, which should end up looking like this. Obviously, I took out the last beacon because it was actually somehow lagging my game, and there was a lot of them after this step. So, for this step, if you're in survival, you're going to need 1 diamond, 1 item frame, 2 chests, 3 torches, 7 spruce planks, 9 cobblestone, 21 cherry planks, and 25 glass panes. Let us move on to the next step. For the first easy step here, we're going to place 1 here and across this whole way. And there we go. We have our library done. Next up, we're then going to place glass all the way across to here and all the way across here. You also want to increase all of these corner bits all by 1 block as well. So let's get that over with so the glass is more easy to deal with. Now with that out of the way, you'll want to place 3 blocks across here for the door frame and 1 cobblestone here because I forgot. And now with that out of the way, let's move on to glass. Add extra glass layers to everything. Now we have glass. The next thing we're going to do is in this corner right here. No, wait, no, it's here. This corner right here. We are going to place our diamond in the item frame. And here we're going to add our last 2 chests, I believe. And finally, torches. Now, obviously, I had watched a little bit for the torches, but it should be against these 2 right here and 1 in this corner. There is none in that corner because this corner is taken up. Both of them are facing out like this. And with that, this is our this step done. Okay, this I believe is going to be our most simplest step, if not our second most simplest step. Here's the preview of how it's going to look. And yeah, it'd be pretty simple to follow. You are going to need this if you're in survival, 1 torch and 42 spruce planks. So obviously you are going to be placing it all the way across the whole thing. Goodness, we land on this. So however way you're going to build this in survival or creative, go along and build it across the whole frame so far, excluding this library bit. Once you're done with that whole frame here, you're going to add 1 torch where this gold block is onto that frame right there. And with that, that is this layer done. Ooh boy, this is this is going to be a very hard to follow step if you want to be as faithful as possible. If you don't, then it's just going to be a bunch of torch spam. So you're going to need 30 torches and 34 spruce planks. I don't need to give you much of a preview because, well, we add another ring on top of the thing and a whole lot of torches. First of all, you are going to place 1 torch on every corner of the last step. I can't talk. The last step of what we were working on. Then you're going to be placing 1 spruce plank ring, across the thing. Okay, so for the torch spam, I believe... Oh, how nice of the door. I believe the easiest way to start off with this is to place down all these torches right here, because that's how it is in their, well, okayest version because I did not think that version lasted out very long. But then after that, you want to place all of these right here. Make sure that there is none going on here. Make sure then to fill almost up all of this except for this one, and then do this. And from there, that is all 30 torches done and done. And this layer done. Alright folks, this one is going to be another easy layer for all of you. However, it is going to be a strange layer at that. So this is going to be 72 spruce planks. Yeah, 72. I did that. Did I count that right? 6 out of 70 carried. Yep, that is 72, I believe. And it is going to be a very weird roof, as I recall. And you were going to be placing down all of them across like that. I don't know why I told you what to do there when I could have just shown you it, but essentially put the easiest way to deal with this step is to do this. Set up one there on the front and one here on the back. Then, for no reason, you're going to fill out these two, or not these two, these sides, and then fill up the rest on this layer. And look at that. Looks pretty good so far. We're actually getting down to a pretty stable home. But let's get on to the next step. And huzzah and hooray, we have made it to the final step, which is going to require 4 torches and 4 cherry planks. Here is how it's going to look. Looking familiar? Honestly, best start of the whole series. Best start. Best thing ever done. Alright, so for the first step, you're going to be placing down 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here. Then a whole layer down, and you want to go until there is at least 2 blocks right here. Nope, sorry, I was off. Yeah, I should have made a better tutorial. Anyway, follow along like this. The M should look like this. Awesome. Now, we are going to be placing down torches along these bits here. And congrats, my friend, you have replicated the legendary household of Brother Guns and Medius Maximus. Yeah. If you are wondering if you really want to actually recreate the whole thing, then it's time we go into actual details here of what needs to be changed. First of all, this isn't cherry wood, it's eucalyptus. This is actually a golden chest, those are diamond chests, and this is the chicken chest. All of these torches here are all fairy torches. Torches, these ones, and that one over there, are all extreme torches, except this one. I'm unsure about that one still. And I don't know what was actually in the chests. But besides that, everything else is fair game in survival. And if you are wondering, yes, this is where the origin of 22 is from. And yes, if you've stumbled across this video, then I guess you weren't slick enough to find it out on your own. Because I did definitely give a few hints to this video in a certain birthday of someone's. But hey, that's not like it's in their name or something. I guess you could say they always win. Hmm? Hmm. Alright then, I guess that's enough from me, and probably feel like you like doing another tutorial like Minecraft this. Because I am so upset nobody made a tutorial like this. Young me is so disappointed in humanity for those moments. But now, I'm here to fix that error and make this house that no longer exists. But before I go, I want to show you guys off with some particular clips I find a little bit, well, funny.
Tell you if I see the bee. I don't see the bee
Do
anywhere.
not anger bad things, please.
No bee. No bee. No bee for the way you should be.
All right, everyone, who am I? Hey, look! It's a wasp! It's a wasp! It's going to...
You made it too small. Look at her. Look, she's. Oh, come on. Don't showboat. She's already embarrassed.
Hey, move your lady for me.
What? Hey, I don't control her. You!
Okay. It looks like the area that you're at is going to be our biggest, like, circle loop.
Yeah. Well, this is the huge advantage of playing with someone when you actually have a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't. What he's saying, you guys, don't play with yourself. Play with a friend, because it's like easier to loop up zombies.
Huh. Could have sworn there was more clips than that. Well, either way, I guess check out the series if you wanna. 'Cause, you know what? I'm gonna gush about them because when am I ever gonna gush about them? I grew up with these guys. These were my first YouTubers ever. My first ever YouTubers. Out of all of them, it was them. And you know what? Hey, I'm proud of it. I know about the stuff they do and like AI thumbnails, and you know what? Fine enough. They've already been doing this thing for like forever, and they're not quite the same YouTubers they quite used to be. But you know what? Hey, I'm gonna stick with them no matter what till the very end. And yes, I am gonna be heavily biased. No other YouTube channel is gonna be better than them. That's just how it's gonna go. Listen, you can try to be better than them. You're not gonna be. Listen, they were the first, and they're not gonna be the last. I'm gonna tell you. Are they gonna be? No, they're not gonna be last. I don't know how that works. I wasn't really much of a fan of the zombies. Joined in during their Minecraft era. I know, one of the kids, obviously. But hey, I kind of grew to love their zombie stuff. Hell, I love most of it. I still watch their channel. Not as frequently as I used to, but hey. I just give them support when they need it, because, hey, while they're still big, kind of stagnating a bit. But hey, I didn't want to drag down this mood too much or make this video too long for the tutorial. But hey, as I said before, if you want me to do another tutorial, I'd be willing to listen to do it. Hey, if tutorial of people that don't want to make tutorials on something that should absolutely be necessary, and FedEx Gaming is no longer around. Ooh, you know what? I probably shouldn't be mean to the guy. But God, I'm upset nobody's done this before. Alright, I think that's enough of me talking. Carry on with your day. This is Funny Adventures, signing off.